Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise and say welcome to the third round of the Festival of Archery! And what a round it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Not only do we have one round for you, we have 2 rounds ready for you in this one. We are going to go from the speed shooting round straight the way into the distance shooting round. It's going to be fairly simple. Archers, I'd like you all please move your baskets into the front of the gates over there. It's going to make it speed up just a touch for us. Our archers are going to step forwards to the shooting line with 8 arrows in their quivers. Ladies and gentlemen, they are going to loose 8 arrows as fast as they possibly could. They're going to loose it towards the target. Now, this isn't going to be about accuracy. They're going to be trying to loose their arrows as fast as possible down towards the target. Now, do not worry if they're not hitting the target. The reason that target is there is so we can focus, ladies and gentlemen. Now, arrows will all go in the same direction. It keeps you guys nice and safe, but also it means that our archers are still having to pull back on their strings and not just give it a little bit of a twang, because that's not how bows work, ladies and gentlemen. So, whilst our archers come back here to the shooting line and face all of you over here, so you can see their lovely faces, I would like to see who thinks who is going to win today, ladies and gentlemen. Please make some noise if you're cheering for the green team. Green team did a great job at the family quiz, scoring an extra 3 points for their team. There you have to know, James. Over here, the blue team. Blue team doing rather well throughout the day as well, going next to the gold team. And who's going to support the red team? So nice, even amount of support right the way through. So archers, please all step away from the shooting line. And I would like to add you, as I count your names, go from the final run to the front run over here. James, when you got your target there, you put them in there, it's fine. Go to first place, please, before James. Next part over here for the blues, then the golds, and the reds. So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see different variations of how our archers like to get their arrows fed to them. Some of them prefer to go with the ground quivers like so. Others prefer to have their counterparts adding onto it. There are both benefits to both different ways, you see, with the ground quiver. It's pretty consistent. You know exactly where your arrows are going to be, so you can pick them up and loose. However, if your partner is passing them up to you like so, like the others, then they can get it a bit close to your hand. They can almost feed you to them. The problem is then there is an inconsistency. You don't always know there. A fumble down here will cost you up here at the same time. So this is real teamwork going on here, ladies and gentlemen, where this here is a bit of safe work going on the back over there, knowing exactly where it's going to be at each time. But we're going to show you. We're going to do it nice and quick, showing you exactly how our longbows work. Our archers are going to loose them as fast as we possibly can, but we want you to give us our command this time, ladies and gentlemen. And the command to loose on the shooting line back on the battlefields would have been knock, which means put your arrow on the string, draw, which means pull your arrow, and loose means let go of your string. So our archers will go on your command. We will go knock, draw, loose. But, ladies and gentlemen, there's a bit of a timing issue that we need to have right. So you will follow me. When I put my hands down here, you will go knock. When I bring my hand up into the air, you will go draw. And when I drop my hand, you will go loose. Ladies and gentlemen, if I feel that any of our archers loose before we give the command to loose, they will be disqualified from the round. So, archers, wait for your commands. Everybody else, archers, thumbs up if you're ready for me, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to cheer on your archers, make some noise. Remember, they're not aiming for the target, they're just trying to shoot as fast as we possibly can. Please join in with us. The commands, knock, draw, loose. When I go, knock, draw, loose. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see our archers shooting quite fast, all towards the target. And again, the reason it's not about accuracy here is they will be shooting this speed on the battlefield. Imagine down at the bottom over there where Surfville is, you would have hundreds, if not thousands of people for you to shout at. As long as your arrows are going in the same place, that is all that matters. Green have dropped an arrow just in front of him. That's going to certainly cost him in this round over here. Gold stepping back over there with blues next. James coming third. There you go, James losing it over there. But that means going to the next round is the gold team and the blue team. Next few archers, please, if we can have, in the far end, we'll have Elizabeth, please, come stepping up to the far end, position number 1. Next up then, we will have Jonathan stepping forwards into position number 2 for me, please. Christoph, position number 3. And down on the end over here for us, please, position number 4, closest towards me. That's it, all the way down here, Jim. So, that's what you're going to see. Remember, again, accuracy isn't key at this moment here. It's all about consistently fast shooting. Once our archers are ready, they'll put their thumbs in the air, so I know they are ready to loose. Well done. Archers, if you're ready, then so are people. Remember the commands, ladies and gentlemen: knock, draw, and loose. With me, knock, draw, loose. And there we go, loosen their arrows nice and fast, ladies and gentlemen. Going nice and quick. I think green off to quite an early lead over there as well. Goals, dropping an arrow in front of them. That's certainly going to cost the team over there on the goals there. Arrows go first. Try to grenade towards the target for me, please. Okay, some people shooting over a little too high at the moment. We're going to keep on going towards the target. Who's going next? Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite close in this round from what I can tell. Blues going into the next round. Follow by greens. Over there, and golds finally. Okay, so step forwards, clear the target for me, please, for the rest of your arrows. And then, those of you heading into the final, please collect 8 more arrows. So, ladies and gentlemen, like we did in the first round today, now the people who have won in the first heat and the second heat will all shoot towards the same target. They will try and get first, second, third, and fourth. We are going to give them their positions after this round. But you've seen them all shoot now, ladies and gentlemen. So who thinks at this point here the green are going to win? Who thinks Samuel with the blues going to go win? I believe next up we have Richard in gold. Who thinks he's going to win? And I can't quite remember who else was going, but I'll tell you when they go up to the line later. Who think they're going to win? Yeah, I don't know the line. Fred, was it? Okay, fantastic. There you go. So it doesn't matter your colours, guys. You're shooting them fast, not accurate. So please just get any 8 arrows. Step forwards for me now. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for one final round of speed shooting. I really want to think of one thing. Okay, so you can see archery. You can see archery in the Olympics. You see there, and they take all their time in the world trying to aim. We didn't have that luxury when it came, but also our bows are able to do it. We're going to speed up, ladies and gentlemen. So step onto the shooting line for me, please, archers, when you're ready. Any position you wish for this last round for me. There we go. And the space between the golds and the greens over there for the final archer. Once you've got your arrows in place, you're comfortable with how you're shooting, your thumbs in the air for me, please. Okay, brilliant. And Jim's ready as well, I believe. Jim, you ready? Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Now, you'll notice we've got 2 blues on the shooting line over here. It gives them a very good chance of being able to loose into the next round. Unfortunately, no points for the red for this round, but fear not, there's still points to get. Archers, you'll go on the commands of absolutely everybody else. So, ladies and gentlemen, knock, draw, loose. On my command, ready? Knock, draw, loose. So there we go. Oh, beautiful shot there on the blues on our final target over there. What an absolutely gorgeous arrow into the middle. There you go. They're going in. Oh, a little bit slow, a bit more subdued. Maybe the cold weather's getting to them. They can feel the rain blasting in. It's making their old bones a little bit slower. Here's the final arrow there for the blues. Blue team over there taking forward for the next mission. One of the greens. Nearly shooting himself with the gold there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is the first place for the blues, second place for the greens. Archers, will you please get yourselves 7 arrows? So, ladies and gentlemen, next up we go to our distance shooting round. Okay, so you may see right the way down at the bottom, we have a flag set up with a target all the way around it. Our archers will now be shooting closest to that flag. It's what we call a clout shoot, ladies and gentlemen. We will be clouting the arrows up high into the sky to drop them down onto the target below. It's not an easy feat at all, especially when you know that our archers, they're all shooting different strengths worth of bows, ladies and gentlemen. That means they have to do different things. I always say you imagine what power you do and what angle you do. Some people will be familiar with the game Worms, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty much the same premise. The stronger you go, the higher you have to go. Okay, so our archers will decide that. One of them's going to run forwards and just clear the target for me, please, Chris. Okay, we don't need that target anymore, so we're going to pull it out of the way. Now, one thing, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to witness this. And because I'm kind, I want you all to see a very different type of shooting. You're going to see it now anyway, but I want you to think about it. I'm going to take it nice and slow all the way down that island, okay? I am going to let you show it. I'm going to let you see it. We're going to do it 1 arrow at a time down the line. Okay, we're going to go down the line, and then after that, we're going to go faster down the line. So you can see the arrows shooting off, and then after that, we'll get them all with a knock, draw loose to loose at will, and then, ladies and gentlemen, from that moment, you'll see them loosing on their own thing. But I think we're going to pull up the shooting line again. Some got their arrows in their quivers. Gold's going to put you down in the far end for me, please, on this one. Okay, just so we're shooting towards the wind. I believe that will hopefully mix it up just a little bit more. Samuel, you've got yours in your belts, very good. In the ground, ground quiver, ground quiver, ground quiver, perfect. So later, you'll see, I'm going to shout it from here. We'll go down the line. So I'll ask for the gold archers to go, start with Liz, and then we'll go Rich, and then down the line as so. After that, I will only announce Liz. Liz will then shoot, and I will ask the archer before to loose as fast as the next one is shot. So you'll see it kind of going like a Mexican wave, ladies and gentlemen, as they shoot their arrows. And then they'll hold their third arrows to go with a knock, draw, loose, all loosing at the same time. Archers, do you agree with that? You're happy? Thumbs up in the air when you are ready for me, please. Our archers are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Yeah! Looking at that target down there, who thinks it's going to be the gold team? Who thinks it's going to be the green team? Who thinks it's going to be the blue team? And who thinks it's going to be the red team? There's only one way to find this out. Liz, please, in your own time, knock, draw and loose. Sending that arrow down. You can now see the distance the arrow. Richard. Chris. James. Jim. John. James. Samuel. Okay, so here we go. I will announce the first person to take their arrow. Next one straight down the line for me in their own time. So archers, you may loose when ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, as our archers speed it up a little bit for me, they're going to shoot their arrows down the line. You can see them arrows now pinging out towards the sky. It's a pretty impressive sight, but you're going to see it look even better than that next. Not shooting at will yet, Liz. We're going to wait and go knock, draw, loose. Okay, so once we got down, ladies and gentlemen, one more command. The archers will be allowed to loose at will after this one here. Please, ladies and gentlemen, our commands again. Knock, draw, and then wait for my hand to drop before we go loose. Ready, archers? Knock, draw. So there we go. All of a sudden, you can see what it's like to loose these arrows all the way down. You are watching 8 archers, ladies and gentlemen. They're shooting 7 arrows each. It's pretty impressive. Now, I want you to instead think about this. Our target down there is a flag. It wouldn't be a flag that we were aiming for back in the Middle Ages. Imagine that flag's been held by a standard bearer. Somebody whose job it was to hold on that flag so everyone knew where the important people were on the battlefield. Next to the standard bearer would be an earl or a lord. Next to them his knights. Next to them some soldiers, ladies and gentlemen. I ask you all now, place your hands in the air if you think you would be happy to stand down there by that flag.
Hello, right?
So some very, very confident children. So our archers shooting down there. Once they've shot, they're going to step back. There you go. Send it nice and high there with Richard. I think trying to put an arrow in Philip. There you go. Nice and high. Arrow's gone. Our archers step back. Sit back. Down. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, you may notice that target's quite far away. Unless any of you have bought any opera glasses, you've got no chance of being able to tell who's won. So, I'm going to ask you to make your predictions. Once we have made our predictions, we will all invite you to come and join us down by where the target is. We will walk down this way here and we'll follow the rope all the way down. But who thinks the golds have it? Who thinks the greens have it? Who thinks the blues have it? Who thinks the reds have it? Well, archers, please step up to the lines, invite the people down. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to follow our archers down the field. So, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we wait for the last few people to come down, you can now see how close those arrows are to that flag. There's lots of arrows there. Again, remembering that there is not just a flag on the battlefield, that there is a whole lot of people stood within those circles. Ladies and gentlemen, being there was not a nice place to be. Arrows themselves, whilst we're here today saying how much fun the Festival of Archery is, how much great it is and how good archery is, this is what we were all training for back in the Middle Ages. To be able to do this to a group of soldiers, to a group of people, it's not nice at all, is it? Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, being there? Now what you've just witnessed there is 8 people loosing 7 arrows, ladies and gentlemen. That is what, 56 arrows that you see behind me are there. Now imagine you wouldn't have 8 archers in your battlefield. You'd have upwards of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 apparently at the Archery Corps, ladies and gentlemen, all loosing 12 arrows per minute. You can only imagine the devastation that will be right over here. But we're at the Festival of Archery. It's all about having fun, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to know who the winners are? Philip over there, ladies and gentlemen, he's risked life and limb. He's been stood just over there to make sure he can tell and make sure no one else dies. And he has now got our scores. Who's the scores? Philip.
Oh, I have indeed. Coming in 4th place, it is the Greens.
Ladies and gentlemen, now, I will say, ladies and gentlemen, though it was 4th position, the green team had an absolutely incredible shot just outside the centre ring, straight through the blue flag on the opposite side of where Philip is there. Absolutely brilliant, okay? Destroying the flag in the process, but we need a 3rd position.
Who's coming in 3rd? It is the gold team.
The gold team! In 3rd position, in the centre circle, I believe, still. Centre circle, ladies and gentlemen, still a very good shot, okay? But that means we have either the blue team or the green team, no, the blue team or the red team for next, that's right?
Oh yeah.
Who's second?
Coming in 2nd place was the red team.
Just in the back of the centre circle there, a fantastic shot. But the blue team, ladies and gentlemen, we've 1 foot's worth of distance over there, and the winner's name makes a noise for the blue team! So, ladies and gentlemen, all that remains to be said now is make sure you join us for our finale at 3:30 in the central courtyard. You will see where all of these points have got converted into arrows, but there is 1 arrow more before that as well, because we also have our Beat the Archer round. I know there's some people even out here with tokens to bring us in to join there. You come and join us at 3 o'clock if you want to see some challenges from the audience take on our archers. But until 3:30, we'll see you there. Thank you!